Quebec is not an island in the world. It's part of this global world, which is troubled, violent, as we know. Until now, we have been relatively protected, but we have today to recognize that the world is not far. What makes it so hard to understand, this is such a peaceful community here. Hardworking people just want to earn a living for their families, like all of us. And for them to be hit by something like this is totally impossible to understand. Well, words matter, gestures matter, written words matter, how we speak about one another, how we describe the type of society that we want. This has an impact. I'm not saying that what we said caused this, but it's part of this phenomenon that you are describing, where communities feel estranged from one another, fearful because they don't know each other enough. And our role as elected officials is to bring people together and make them see that, hey, we're all in the same boat here. You know, the families that are grieving tonight are not very different from our own families. And this is something we should always keep in mind. Next time you meet a person from a Muslim community here in Quebec, just stop and say hello. I'm sorry for what happened. We are with you. Little gestures like this, little words like this go far. And this is something that each of us can do. The majority of the people believe what I say when I say that we should be more united, that we should be respectful towards one another, that we should stay away from prejudice and preconceived ideas about other communities. I truly believe that the vast majority of Quebecers think that way. Well, horror exists here too. And violence exists here too. And I will just repeat that we were hoping that because of the fact that we're such an open and peaceful society, this would make us immune from violence that we see around the world. And obviously this is not the case, but we are still a society where quality of life and peace and safety is way better than elsewhere, but we have to keep working to keep it that way. And I will do so. I will repeat the importance of living together, living better together. And that's something that should come out and will come out, I'm sure. Tomorrow, I'm sure a lot of people will join us here in Quebec City to express that solidarity and that friendship. Well, it's an organized attack, and we will soon know how organized it was and how long ago and by whom, etc. But the fact that it's an organized attack on a specific community, I think everywhere in the world would qualify as being a terrorist act.